Hi everyone. So you've decided to open your very first Teachers Pay Teachers store. So today I'm going to be talking to you about a new seller checklist which will include everything that you need to start your very own store. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, then keep on watching. So the first thing you need to do is sign up to Teachers Pay Teachers. Now there are two different seller accounts with Teachers Pay Teachers. There's the basic seller account and the premium seller account. So I signed up to the basic seller account at first, just while I was sort of testing out how I was going to do. The premium seller account obviously has a lot more benefits, so you do get more of your profits through premium seller account. So I don't know if you knew, but obviously Teachers Pay Teachers does take a cut of your profits, so you don't get everything that you earn, but with a premium seller account you get more of your profits. There's a few other benefits as well, such as I think with a premium account you can upload video resources and you can also upload larger file sizes. So if that's something that you think you're going to make use of, then obviously a premium account would be better for you. For a premium account you do have to pay an annual fee, so I think it's around about $60, which actually works out to maybe around about £50 a year, but you do make that back pretty quickly. Personally I think it's worth it signing up to a premium account, but obviously that is completely up to you. So the second thing you need when you are starting your Teachers Pay Teachers store is making sure that you have access to PowerPoint. So PowerPoint is what you use to create all your resources. Now when I first of all started, I thought that you created everything on Microsoft Word. That's not the case at all. It's so tricky to manipulate images, text, everything on Microsoft Word. It's an absolute nightmare. So PowerPoint is so much easier. You just create your slide and you have to make sure that the slide is the right size to a page of paper, and then you obviously add all your text, your images, your questions, whatever your resource is all about. And it's so much easier to use on PowerPoint because you can move things, you can resize things, you can insert pictures, you can insert tables. It is honestly a game changer using PowerPoint. If you don't have PowerPoint, I'm pretty sure you can use Google Slides as well, which is free. So if you don't have PowerPoint, that's a really good option. I've personally used Google Slides, so I don't know if it's got different features from PowerPoint, but yeah, definitely PowerPoint is the second thing you need when starting your Teachers Pay Teachers store. So the next thing you need when starting your Teachers Pay Teachers store is backgrounds. So backgrounds are obviously a lot of the time is what goes behind maybe your worksheet. I don't really use lots of backgrounds on my actual worksheets, but I do use them on my front covers. Now, I'm going to quickly skim over all the different parts of a sort of resource that you'd be creating. However, if you'd be interested in learning all the different things that you need to include in every resource you make for Teachers Pay Teachers, so things like front covers, terms of use, contents page, all that kind of stuff, comment below and let me know, and I could actually make a video about that as well, because that's a whole other thing. So backgrounds. You can get backgrounds from Teachers Pay Teachers. You can get a lot of free backgrounds from Teachers Pay Teachers that are really nice and are really colourful and bright and eye-catching. You can obviously buy ones as well. I personally use all the free ones because there's actually a lot of choice for free ones, so I've not needed to buy anything yet. Another place to head for backgrounds, if you want something a little bit different to try and make your background stand out, would be Etsy. So you can get lots of backgrounds from there as well. Now, a little note, backgrounds are sometimes called digital papers, so when you're searching for them in Teachers Pay Teachers to find some, if you can't find many when you're searching backgrounds, try searching digital papers. So the next thing you need when you're creating your Teachers Pay Teachers resources is borders. So just like backgrounds, it's to make your resource look more interesting, more eye-catching. Again, you can get lots of free borders from Teachers Pay Teachers. There's so many to choose from. You can also get the paid versions as well if you want something that isn't free. And then obviously on Etsy again, you can buy lots of borders on there as well. So I actually use my borders on every single page of my resource, and I just think it makes it look more consistent, and yeah, just makes it look more exciting and interesting for the children that are using it, as well as the teachers that are buying it. So the fifth thing you need when you're creating your resources for Teachers Pay Teachers is fonts. Now obviously you can use the fonts that you find on PowerPoint, but if you are wanting to make your resource look a bit more exciting, a little bit different, then you can get fonts from Teachers Pay Teachers as well. Now again, you can get free versions, but I found there wasn't actually as much to choose from, but I've managed to find some. So again, you just search for free fonts. I think you can definitely get some fonts from Etsy as well, so if you are wanting to buy some fonts that are a little bit more unique, you can head there. Now there's actually a website called calligrapher.com, and there you can actually create your own font. So I've not tried it myself, but I've had a wee look at it. And what you need to do is you get to print off a page that has all the different letters on it. You write in your the letters using your handwriting, or if you are good at doing, you know, fancy writing, you can create your own font. Then you scan it back in, and then it actually creates a font using your handwriting. So if that's something that you'd be interested in doing as well, you can use that. So that's calligrapher.com, and I'm pretty sure that's free as well. So the next thing you're going to need when creating your Teachers Pay Teachers resources is Clipart. So I use quite a lot of Clipart in my resources. I'm a primary 1 teacher, so I work with obviously younger children who need a lot of visuals, a lot of images to help with their learning. So if I'm creating maybe a little counting activity, I will be getting them to count like animals or shapes or fruit or whatever it is they're counting. So I do need a lot of images for my resources. However, if you're an upper school teacher, you might feel like you don't need that much Clipart, but totally up to you. You can even just use it just to brighten up your resources. Now again, on Teachers Pay Teachers, you can buy Clipart, or there's a lot of free versions as well. Same as Etsy, you can buy some Clipart from there too, so that's 2 different options. A really good tip would be to wait until there's a sale on with Teachers Pay Teachers, and then you can actually buy big bundles of Clipart at obviously a cheaper price. So the next thing you're going to need when you're starting your new Teachers Pay Teachers store is to sign up to Canva. So canva.com is a website where you can create pins for Pinterest, thumbnails, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, lots of different things. I actually use it to create thumbnails for my products. So your thumbnail is the first image that pops up when people search for your product. So it's the first impression that a potential customer is going to have of your resource. So you want to make it as bright and as eye-catching as possible. So I use, as I said, Canva to create all my thumbnails. You can also use PowerPoint to create your thumbnails as well. However, when you're using Canva, if you're creating thumbnails and pins and things, these all have to be very specific dimensions, and Canva actually has presets so that they're, the posts and things are already the right size for you. You're not having to try and figure out what size to make them. So I find it so much easier just to do it on Canva, but obviously it's totally up to you.
So here is a little close-up look of the app for Canva. Now you can actually use Canva on your desktop as well, but I just wanted to quickly show you the app because you can use this on your phone or on a tablet as well. Now as you can see here along the top, there is lots of different types of things that you can create. So you've got Twitter posts, photo collage, logos, Instagram post. Now the size that I use for my thumbnails for Teachers Pay Teachers is an Instagram post, so it's quite different from what you would think of as a YouTube thumbnail, so it's a different shape. So there we go. So I usually just start off with a blank one, and then if you go down to the plus button on the bottom right, then it gives you all your different options of things that you can add. So you can add text, you can add an image, you can add video, stickers. There's lots of different things to choose from. So yeah, this is a really great app to create your Teachers Pay Teachers thumbnails.
So the last thing that you're going to need when starting your Teachers Pay Teachers store is ideas. So what I did was I used whatever worksheets or activities and things that I was creating for my class. I would just add a few bits to them, adapt them a little bit, and then make them into a Teachers Pay Teachers resource. So then I wasn't adding much work to my workload, and I was getting sort of 2 uses out of everything that I was making. Now, what you'll probably find is once you start making resources, you end up thinking of so many different ideas that you never actually get around to making them. But you know what, that's actually a really good thing, so it means that you're never ever going to run out of ideas. So that wraps up everything that you need to start your new Teachers Pay Teachers store. If you found this useful, make sure and click the like button. And if you'd be interested in seeing more Teachers Pay Teachers content, make sure and hit subscribe as well. Please comment below if you can think of any other ideas of things that you'd like to see. So for example, how to create pins to market your Teachers Pay Teachers resources, how to actually create your Teachers Pay Teachers resources, or anything else Teachers Pay Teachers related, then please make sure and let me know below. Thanks for watching.